Well, good afternoon, evening, morning, depending on when you're going to catch this. Welcome to the Wednesday moment with CK. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for catching this live. Those that are going to catch it live, and thank you for catching it on the replay. I welcome you in as I catch and see who's coming in right now. Thank you for joining me this evening. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I'm not even going to make any excuses again for coming on late, but it's all right. 6:30 is here, and I am here with a moment, just a moment, a brief moment with you as I continue to thank all of those that connect with me, all of those that take time to just show love and support. I appreciate you. So this evening, listen, I have I'm going to be talking to you. Hello. Hello, Miss White. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to briefly talk to you about keep evolving. Just keep getting better. Welcome in, my Dita, and just keep improving you. And I want to talk about that today because I know everybody's like, what are you talking about, CK? What are you talking about? Um, in 2022, it's all about winning. It's all about just continuing and getting better, being the best you. And I'm continuing on with that, but I'm going to connect it a little bit with our Black History Month because we can learn a lot from history and how they, regardless of the struggles, regardless of what they were going through, they fought their way through. They did not give up on themselves. And we're going to talk about that today. As I appreciate and thank everyone for coming in. I see Dita, I see Miss White. Welcome, lovely ladies. Thank you. So I am CK. I am your travel specialist, CEO and owner of KM Travels. I am an author, co-author right now, but I am soon to be an author that I'm excited. I'm getting so excited. Like I said, I'm not gonna do a lot of talking. It's just gonna be just bless everyone, and that's how I'm gonna say it. So, a speaker, motivation, inspirational speaker, and I am just excited to connect with you as I always do my introduction like that. Listen, I have something quickly to say to you today to encourage you and put put all of us and push all of us as we continue. And I'm talking about keep evolving. That means don't stop. So the first thing I want to talk about is staying consistent. Part of evolving, part of being the best you, part of getting the best out of your life and all the things that you're doing in your life right now is being consistent. Being consistent in what you say, being consistent in who you are, being consistent. And consistency is so important to the next level. You know, we desire certain things, but yet we don't take time and realize it's consistency that's going to bring us the victory. It's consistency that's going to give us the things that we are desiring, because the being consistent in setting your goals and personal and business, if you are a professional, not just because you have a business, but you're professional, because it makes a difference, you know and then people can count on you. because of your consistency. Because what are they going to say? That you're consistent with what you say and what you do. And that's so important. That's one of the reasons why I say I come on Monday and Wednesday. I'm just going to use me as an example for a moment. I come on Monday and Wednesday because the more consistent I am, you look for me, you will know that I will be here. If I say I'm going to be here, around 6:30, 6:45. That's how I'm going to say it from now on. And this is so important for you to win. Because we call this Winning Wednesday, or I always say victorious. But this is part of my moment today. And one of the things and what made our ancestors and the next level, good afternoon, my Trish, the next level of our ancestors and Black history is that we were consistent in standing strong. We were consistent in pushing and moving forward in the midst of all the things that were attacking us, all the things that were trying to weigh us down. From the slavery, from from all the racism and all of those things. But if we're consistent, it just breaks strongholds because we're consistent in what we do. We're consistent in who we are. We're not wishy-washy. We're consistent. So being consistent is a priority. A priority in moving forward, in setting your goals, in keeping in involving. Making priority in all that you do and what you're doing, what you're saying, letting your word be your bond. And that I listen, I'm working on it. I'm pointing at CK. I'm working on that. And number 2, and I may give you a couple of more because this is really important as we progressing in 2022. And it's staying and don't give up on you. There may be things that just are not working out right now, but that doesn't mean you give up. That means you stay consistent, as I shared, and you persist, and you be persistent in what you're doing. That doesn't mean trying to force things to work out, but what you're doing is being persistent in who you are and what you're doing, so that anything that tries to interfere with that, you already know what to do because you're being persistent and you're not going to give up on anything that has to do with your progress, that has to do with your next, that has to do with you evolving and getting better and growing and moving and shaking, writing that book, exercising and unmuting your voice, as my coach would say, unmuting your voice, being the best you. And I'm encouraging you because as I talk to you, I'm encouraging myself, knowing that the only way to keep evolving and getting better and getting the best out of our lives is being consistent, is staying persistent and positive about what's around us, the people around us. Being consistent with what you connect with, being persistent in moving forward. This was the hardest time that we've ever faced in a while. Some of us have faced harder, more difficult situations, quite obviously. But I'm saying this because this was a hard time and still is a time that we're making decisions and doing things to move forward. And sometimes it's just not simple. But we always have to allow the process, not manipulation, not, just allow the process. Because the more you allow the process, the purer it is, and others will receive it. And others will receive it. So that means and the last thing I want to talk about, and then I'm going to add an extra bonus, is our self-confidence. Confident in who you are. Confident. Confidence. That doesn't mean, again, things are going to be perfect. And confidence doesn't mean you're nasty. Confidence doesn't mean you're better than anybody else. But what confidence does is make you assured of who you are, who you're connected to, who is the author and the finisher of your faith. And that is God. And when you are confident in Him, it just flows over into everything that you do. And that means you're stepping outside the box. This is all part of keep evolving. You're stepping out of your comfort zone, knowing that just because you step out of your just because it didn't work out today, that doesn't mean you don't find another way and it works out tomorrow. So I want to close out with this. Stop worrying about what you can't do or can't what we would say can't do certain things that we have no control over, because control is a very strong circumstance. Controlling spirits, controlling is a very strong circumstance, and there are things we don't have control over. People know how they respond and what they do. You have to let people be and let them do what they're going to do, because people are going to do what they want to do anyway. I don't know who's with me on this, but put it in the chat. Be you. And that's the most important thing. So I want to close out by saying, like I said, I'm only here quickly because I want to share this Wednesday moment with you, that we all understand that we got to keep becoming, we got to keep evolving. Hello again, Dita. We got to keep evolving. We got to keep becoming. That means being consistent in who and what and what we say we are and how we do and respond and do certain things. Being consistent. We have to be persistent. How many know that? Hi, how are you, sweetie? That we have to be, hello, we have to be persistent, because we have to know that you're only defeated if you allow defeat. Welcome, my sis. Welcome. It's good to see you. You're only defeated if you allow defeat. That means you got to be persistent in what you are, who you are, and what you want accomplished. And finally, just being confident. Confidence makes a difference. Confidence makes a big difference. And that confidence destroys anything else that will try to come in and do things against what you are trying to do. And that confidence is being confident in God. Because He said He'll never leave you nor forsake you. He said you are more than a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. You are greater than all the things that are attacking and trying to attack you. But most importantly, stop worrying about things you have no control over. And I end off there. As you continue to think outside the box, behave outside the box, Because having a winning mind, that's where it begins, a winning mindset. But most importantly, your consistency, your persistence is going to make the difference. So I was just here quick momentarily to share this with you. There are things that just are going to shift in life, change in life, and you have no control over certain things. And one main thing you don't have control over is people. You don't have control over people. And once we get that in our mindset, things will look a whole lot different and a whole lot brighter. Let go of what is not working out and allow what's to come to you, the blessings and the great things to come to you. Let it flow. As you are consistent, as you are persistent, as you are confident and knowing that all things are working together for good. So stand up, stand out, and continue to stand strong like our ancestors, like our history. We couldn't make it through if we didn't do those things. Black history is not just a month, but we celebrate it in the month of February. And there's some things that is a reason for everything. But take a look at what evolved because we didn't give up. Women are able to vote. Women, we are now vice presidents. This is what I'm talking about as we keep evolving. We're taking certain positions that would never have been for a woman. We're taking positions even in our culture that would have never happened. Our first president, whether mixed culture or not, but he was a Black president. And I'm saying this because of evolving, being consistent, not giving up, and most importantly, being confident. Being confident. Being confident. Blessings to everyone as I close out. I'm going to say it one more time. Stand up, stand out, and continue to stand strong. Not allowing the enemy and the things that he will try to stop and block you. If I tell you a story about what just happened before I came live, but I've learned how to overcome in the midst of it all because it's not easy. Hi, my sis Shay. It's not always easy to be consistent. It's not always easy to be persistent in letting the enemy know you're not going to stop me from evolving. You're not going to stop me from being the best me. You're not going to stop me no matter how much things come up and down for winning. This is Winning Wednesday. And we are winners. Bless you. And I want us to take this very seriously and learn, grow, and evolve. Keep getting better. The best is yet to come. Love you guys. I appreciate all those that popped in. I see those. Thank you. Thank you. As we keep evolving. Next. There's a better next and a greater next. It's a better and a better next. We just have to trust God, knowing that He is not going to leave us or forsake us. But He is still the author and the finisher of our faith. Keep evolving, keep growing, keep getting better. Say it one more time. As you're consistent, persistent, and as you're confident in who you are and what you bring to the table, and all that the best that's coming to you and the blessings that are coming to you. Love and hugs, everybody. I am CK. I am your travel specialist, CEO and owner of KM Travels. Listen, I just love helping others to see new adventures and so much more. Follow me on my social media platforms. You put CK, you put my name, Carmen, you'll see. You'll connect with me. Whether it be Twitter, LinkedIn, IG, I'm on all of it. And now I'm sharing my fun TikToks a little bit more, because it's just to make people smile so that we can keep moving and pressing on in this time and season. I love you guys so much. As I end off, I'm an author, co-author, speaker. Many things are happening, about to come up. This year is going to be an explosive year. But I just love continuing to connect with you. You make my day better. And I'm going to end off like that. So keep standing up, keep standing strong, and keep standing out. Love, hugs, and blessings to you. I will see y'all on Monday. And listen, have a great rest of your evening. Be safe. Have a blessed Thursday and enjoy your Friday and your weekend. And I see you on Monday. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday as we just keep moving forward and winning and pressing forward in 2022. Love and hugs, guys. Love and hugs.